All right, so I went over trajectory. Reject area is the trajectory. Um, okay, I'll skip over that. Dog eat dog culture, the wolf pack in sheep's clothes, right? Outside the church is a dog eat dog culture. So you go to the church where there's a wolf pack in sheep's clothes, you know, and that goes for every movement. Especially New Age, especially mental health movements. Buddhism, Buddhist psychology, Hinduism, Jainism, all this stuff. Okay, Eastern, Western, it's all Luciferian, worldly stuff. Okay, body, Buddha, right? They're obsessed with the body. They're whining, oh, we didn't breed in that direction. Our race is left behind. Oh, let's make us look good. Oh, let us lead the spiritual movements instead. Oh, they're acting like bitches. Okay, referee, right? Refer to the E, right? The gender neutral bitch shit, lunacy, with an E. Evil with an E, feminine. Emasculate, and so on. Okay. We've proven times 10 the vowel L to the E, right? The A is the one, the first letter. The E, I believe, is the fifth, A, B, C, D, E. Yep, the fifth level, it refers to the worldliness, right? The man, not to God. God is number one, okay? Jez, Yaz, Yazabel, right? Yaz a bell, right? Ball, a play on words, bell. What is beautiful to the E, right? Bell E, right? Rings a bell, okay? What's beautiful to the E is a plastic evil whore bitch. A woman cannot truly be beautiful to me unless she's in the spirit. The next best thing is an attractive woman that I can try to transform. It's the same reason as breeding, right? No matter how much you suppress the black man and the Igbos, okay, the Igbo leader is supposed to emerge to control all of society naturally. God cannot work with other people. He cannot work with other people. You can breed into the Igbo genome, so the Igbo pharaoh can breed with other races, but they cannot spring up as another race. And it has to be in a way that's consistent with sacred morality. There cannot be a white pharaoh, pure white. It cannot be. It cannot be pure Jewish. It cannot be Asian. It cannot be. So help me God, it cannot be. It has to be the Igbo pharaoh breeding with the woman. This is the only way. I did not come about being pure white. My dad bred with another race in something that was close to the spirit of morality, and he impressed upon me righteous indignation, made me tough, gave me heart through the pharaoh, and I am the pharaoh. I am his son. No one has the spirit impressed upon them more than the son. He has to be from the Igbo bloodline. He has to be from a righteous man. And that righteous man has to express intense masculinity and forge his son for God. Forged. This is the only way. There is no other way. And you all know it. It's there in your culture. Soul brother. What is the soul of Africa? What is the heart? What is the core? It is Nigeria, the most populated place, and it's in the center. It's the only way it could be. Why did they go all the way to Nigeria to take so many slaves? Nigeria, Angola, these are martial arts societies. Why didn't you take some skinny Ethiopian? Why didn't you take some skinny Somalians? Why did you concentrate on this part? There is a degree of convenience, but there's also who is the best help and why. Of all foreign cultures, the martial art culture can adapt to yours and be the most effective servants. They're bred to serve somebody, the Igbo leader that emerges. They became democratized bitches. They became these kind of Chinike gender-neutral bitches. But these are the Pharaoh people. Soul brother. Not soul white man, not soul Asian, not soul Hispanic, not soul Jew, soul brother. You all know it. In a country that has rejected black people still, you admit that Martin Luther King was the greatest embodiment of a Christian in this nation. 13% black. You all know that I am right. And it is insane to play stupid. You are condemning your children to hell. That is insane. And this goes back to the difference between all philosophies are forms of insanity. When you say I am an agnostic, you're saying I am a dumb bitch that doesn't know. Therefore, I'm not going to follow Pharaoh because it's not what I believe. When you say you're a scientist, my theory is that he might be wrong and I'm not going to follow him. You're a Satanist. You're a worldly bitch. Anything other than the direction straight up is a worldly bitch. So I'm a Christian, but I'm not going to follow him even though the scriptures point to him because I'm a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm an atheist. I don't believe. I don't believe, so I don't have to follow him. Man, give me a lollipop, please. I'm going to watch cartoons, and I'm going to act like a bitch. I'm a Luciferian bitch, thank you. You're all bitches. Not only do you not have heart, you're a bitch. What do you call a man with no heart? He's a bitch. What do you call a bitch who doesn't appreciate heart and follow suit? She's a bitch. Gender neutral society, women are bitches, men are bitches. When you accept the gender neutral variations, you accept that you're part bitch. And if you do not push toward pure masculinity, you're a bitch. Even if you're a woman, you have to reach out through man and let him convey his masculine holy energy into whole A energy into you. Or you're a bitch. You're a sniveling bitch. You're a bitch dating a bitch, complaining about why he doesn't man up. You are a hypocritical, playing stupid type of bitch. You chose a guy who's a bitch, and he beats you up because you're a bitch, and then you turn around and say men are bitches. The fuck do you call that? A bitch chooses a bitch, has a bitch as a child, and raises him to be a bitch, and then turns around and starts complaining that men are bitches. That is insanity. That is exhibiting insanity. Set wants you to settle. Sex, CX, right? See the chi, see the energy, see the ka. You have sex with them all the time. You have every opportunity to observe that he's a bitch. And I don't want to hear anything about a Minuteman. How long it takes for him to bust a nut means fucking nothing. Perhaps if you were in the spirit of God and he was too, it would be slow making love and it would last longer. I don't know. Because all I see is bitches. And I don't have the opportunity to truly get to the bottom of that. And again, that's another bitch move. You ain't shit. And he's a minute man. It never occurred to you that you're a minute bitch? You're the type of bitch that's only worth, let me just bust a nut real fast. Let me get to the point because she's a bitch. Why do I want to make love to a bitch? I fuck her like a bitch, bust a nut, which is the point, move on. Now get out of here, bitch. So I can go fuck another bitch because you don't fulfill me because you're the bitch that chose a bitch, had a bitch, and raised a bitch, and there's bitches everywhere. On some bitch shit. Oh, bitch-ass motherfuckers. So let's look at the wordplay. Be of Ra. Ba of Ra or fo obi. Be of Ra, your fee obi. Buy offer a. Buy if Ra. Or bye if Ra. Boy of Ra, your fo obi. Buy offer e. Boy of Ra, your fee obi. What they're getting at, you can listen to it, if you don't get my videos, don't act like, you can always stop and rewind. You can watch it bit by bit and say, oh, that's what he's saying. Don't act like a bitch. This is life or death information. This is reality I'm giving you. You're going to say, well, I'm going to watch it once and not get it, and, that's some bitch shit. That's like you go to a martial arts class, you say, I tried, and I suck, and blah, 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 blah. You're a bitch. That is the road to heaven. If you try the road to heaven, I am the way, and you say, well, I tried, you're a bitch. Don't be like these geeks who train you to worship geeks. Don't be a bitch. Don't be some Bill Gates bitch. You are the bitches who think that Bill Gates is the ideal man. He's a philanthropist. He's so successful. He'll buy me nice things. He's financially stable. You're bitches. If you think that Bill Gates is more of a man than I am, I oughta. You're a bitch. I know I'm not a threat to myself or anyone else. You bitches. Punk ass motherfuckers. Anyway, mysterious. Mystery I-O is. Why stare? Star. Right? Mystery. Why? The M is the arc. The M is the 13th letter. Right? Remove it. Why star? Why stir? Why stare? Why stir? Why create bitches in society? Alchemical little bitches. Why act like bitches? Why not take on the pure sun spirit and man up? You live once. You're going to leave your kids at the mercy of a bunch of pedophiles who have enough technology to control people's behavior with drugs and technology, right? And you're going to leave your kids at the mercy of them? I love you. Now go play with the pedophiles' kids and go spend the night with them. Be normal. Bend over for him once in a while to show him that you're a team player, a teammate. The fuck do you call that? I call it teach them to be a man and to go to war with the bitches. What was he suggesting? What's he suggesting? We gotta cover this up. Bitch shit, right? Doesn't matter how, you could be the strongest person in the world. If you start bending over for pedophile, yes sir, Mr. Pedophile, sir. Yes, you're a bitch. No servant can be greater. If you're contributing to a system of insanity and you're normal, yes, you're a bitch. If you're controlled, yes, you're a bitch. You're controlled opposition, bitch. You're a straightforward oppressor, bitch. You're bitches. And this is what bitches look like when they get upset about it. You motherfuckers. I'm a bitch. I'm a weird bitch. I'm Lee Harvey Oswald, bitch, and I'm a bitch. I'm gonna help the bitches control. I'm gonna help the bitch. I'm like falling down, a bitch. I'm the bad guy. I'm just a geek who had a bad day. I'm just a bitch who's on his period. I'm a bitch. Fucking these are the assassins in this society. A bunch of bitches. Because they flipped out and did some controlled opposition bitch shit, does it make them men? No. What motivates you? What drives you? Is it the Spirit of God, or are you reacting like a bitch? Come on. For over 20 years, I'd focused righteous indignation, being, the spirit of being rejected by satanic society, the spirit of being abused. Of thinking about my people in the Nigerian Civil War, murdered, raped, kids defiled, women's tits cut off so they can't nurse their kids. The spirit of righteous indignation focused through an Igbo warrior and a brain-searching son. It takes a bitch not to see that man is the top martial artist. It takes a bitch. It takes a bitch. Think about the circumstances. If I was you, I would look to the victims for the leader to emerge. He's forged for God in righteous indignation. He's not some privileged suburban having ninny. He's not some private school fucking bitch who gets all A's. He is forged in the pure spirit of righteous indignation. Even in the story of Osiris, the spirit of his father dies, or his father dies. And that pisses him off. He picks up on that as the falcon flying 200 miles an hour. He picks up on it. He outmaneuvers the enemy. Bang, bang. The fuck do you think you're dealing with? Even in this reduced state, nobody can beat me. After I've been drugged since 2011 intensely by bitches. 7 years. The anniversary of my uncle's death was the first time I went to the psych ward in many years. Think about it. Are you dealing with some pampered Hollywood bitch? I'm Van Damme. Or are you dealing with an Igbo warrior forged with righteous indignation? I'm a 6'4" brain surgeon with big arms who cuts into people's heads and spanks righteous indignation into him as he thinks about the suffering of righteous people and rises in the intense spirit of the sun. You have to put it together, people. Kansu, Kanzu, Amen, Amun, right? Amun Ra, Min. Let me get through this. I kind of got distracted. Yeah. Okay, Bat Ba. Ba's center was also called, she was also called Menu. Men E-W. I believe that was Ba. It might have been Min. I'm pretty sure it's Ba, or Bat, excuse me. All right, her horns curl in instead of going out. I'll explore this later. Certainly, you can think of it as the moon, right? And on the Narmer Pal, I think it's important to pick up on that he got mad because of what was happening to women, right? This guy worships Set and Min. Min is an ithyphallic figure, I believe, or that's how it's said, where his penis is erect. He's depicted as a man with a penis is erect, right? And of course, these are the gay guys. Set is known for his sexual immorality. He was murdered with Isis. We see in various stories that it strongly suggests and indicates that it was sexual immorality that really got the Haru going. And of course, you see on the back of the palette, you see the circle, the O, and the heads are being separated by the followers of Set, between the two lepers. keeping him from his mate. A is hawk. B equals B. Birds and the bees. A, B, Aaron, brother, out of time.